A long time ago, in a quiet countryside town surrounded by tall oak trees, golden fields, and a slow, peaceful river, lived a young woman named Lydia Moore. Lydia was the only daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Moore, humble farmers who worked hard every day to make ends meet. They loved their daughter dearly and often said she was the most beautiful thing that ever happened to them. And truly, she was beautiful. Her skin glowed like morning sunlight on honey. Her eyes sparkled like stars after rain. Her lips were full, her hair long and dark like the midnight sky. But beneath that beauty lived a heart full of pride. Every morning, while her parents worked in the fields, Lydia would sit by her bedroom mirror, the one her father bought from a traveling merchant, and admire herself for hours. She'd tilt her head, flutter her lashes, and whisper, "Who could ever be prettier than me? Nobody. Not in this town, not in this world." She dreamed of marrying not just any man, but a king. The richest, most handsome, most powerful man alive, she'd say with a little smirk. Her mother often knocked gently on her door. "Lydia, honey, help me peel the potatoes before your father gets home." Lydia would roll her eyes. "Mom, I can't ruin my hands doing kitchen work. Get Evan or Pete to help. They don't have to worry about beauty." Her mother sighed, walking away with a heavy heart. While the girls from town fetched water, Lydia brushed her hair. While the women cleaned the yard, Lydia painted her nails with homemade polish. While others helped their neighbors, Lydia stayed inside, lost in her reflection. Even her mirror seemed tired of her face. Her friends, Sarah, Chloe, and June, once adored her. But as they grew older, one by one, they married humble men. Sarah married a mechanic, Chloe married a fisherman, June married a carpenter. They didn't have much, but they were happy. Lydia laughed at them all. "Sarah, your husband smells like engine oil. Chloe, yours can barely afford shoes. And June, oh dear, your man fixes chairs for a living. I'll marry a man who owns the whole town." Her friends ignored her, but their hearts quietly broke. One summer morning, the town market was alive with life. Farmers selling corn, children laughing, country music playing from an old radio. Lydia dressed herself in her finest floral dress, polished her shoes, and walked to the market like a movie star. Everyone turned to look. "She's beautiful," whispered one woman. "Yes," replied another, "but her heart's empty." Then it happened. Lydia bumped into someone, sending her basket of apples tumbling across the ground. It was Mrs. Whitaker, the oldest woman in town, known for her kindness and wisdom. Her back was bent with age, her hand shaking as she reached for the fallen fruit. Lydia frowned in disgust. "What were you going, old lady? You ruined my dress. Do you even know who I am?" Mrs. Whitaker looked up gently. "I'm sorry, dear. My eyes aren't what they used to be." "Then stay home," Lydia snapped. "You and your rotten apples belong in a barn, not near me." The crowd gasped. "Lydia," someone whispered, "apologize. She's an elder." But Lydia turned away, nose high, and walked off as if nothing happened. Mrs. Whitaker stood up slowly, eyes glistening with sadness. She looked toward the sky and said softly, "The mirror you worship will soon turn against you. Your beauty will fade like a melting candle. You'll see yourself clearly only when your heart learns humility." The market went silent. Even the wind stopped moving. That night, Lydia stared into her mirror, and for the first time, something strange happened. The glass shimmered. A thin crack spread across the center. She stepped back, nervous, brushing it off as imagination. But the next morning, her scream echoed across the valley. Her flawless skin had turned dull and rough. Her lips were cracked, her eyes sunken. Her hair had thinned and lost its shine. She looked in horror. "This can't be me!" Her mother rushed in and gasped, tears filling her eyes. "Oh, my poor child, this is what pride does." Lydia cried for forgiveness. "I'll say sorry. I'll find Mrs. Whitaker." But when they went searching, the old woman was gone, vanished without a trace. Lydia stopped going outside. She hid her face, avoided people, and became a shadow of the girl she once was. Months passed. Then one evening, a stranger came to their door. A short, strange man with a crooked back, yellow teeth, and a tattered coat. He smelled like smoke and stale bread. "My name's Earl, ma'am," he said, tipping his hat. "I heard your daughter's looking for someone like me." Mrs. Moore froze. "Someone like you?" He grinned. "Ugly as sin, ain't I? But I reckon she needs to marry the ugliest man alive to break her curse." Lydia's heart sank. She remembered Mrs. Whitaker's words. It was true. This was her test. So, with trembling lips, she whispered, "Yes, I'll marry you." The town went wild with gossip. Lydia Moore is marrying that creature? She's lost her mind. The wedding was small, quiet, and sad. No music, no celebration, just a few curious neighbors staring in disbelief. That night, in their shabby cabin, Earl snored like a thunderstorm. His breath smelled of garlic and whiskey. He ordered her around like a servant. "Cook my dinner, wash my socks, scratch my back." Every day was misery, but Lydia didn't complain. She woke early, cleaned the house, cooked, fetched water, and worked hard. Slowly, she started helping others too. She smiled at children, helped old women carry groceries, and began greeting everyone kindly. The same people she once looked down on now became her teachers in humility. One day, while helping at the farmer's market, a little girl tripped and scraped her knee. She rushed over, cleaned the wound, and gave her candy. Across the street, an old woman in a wide hat watched quietly. It was Mrs. Whitaker. She smiled and whispered, "She has learned." That night, Lydia dreamed of her again, glowing in a soft golden light. "Lydia," said Mrs. Whitaker gently, "your beauty is not gone. It has only moved to your heart. When you wake, you'll see." The next morning, Lydia opened her eyes, ran to the mirror, and gasped. Her reflection was back, her skin smooth, her eyes bright, her hair full again. But this time, she didn't scream in vanity. She wept with gratitude. She ran outside, laughing and crying at once. The townsfolk gathered, amazed. Earl blinked, confused. "You're not my wife. My wife was ugly." Lydia smiled softly. "Thank you, Earl. You were the lesson I needed." She handed him a plate of warm biscuits. "May you find someone who loves you for who you are." Months later, a handsome ranch owner from another town came to visit. He'd heard Lydia's story. how she changed from pride to grace. He fell in love not just with her face, but with her heart. Their wedding filled the town with joy. Music played, children danced, and even the trees seemed to sway with happiness. But Lydia never forgot. She treated her servants kindly, respected her parents, and always greeted every stranger with warmth. She even visited Earl once, bringing him new clothes and food. He looked at her with watery eyes and said, "You turned out real beautiful, Lydia." She smiled. "Inside and out, Earl. Inside and out." Moral lesson: pride makes us blind, but humility opens our eyes. True beauty isn't in the mirror, it's in the heart. Respect everyone, no matter their age, looks, or wealth, because the greatest glow comes from within.